Andrew Vinius was a Russian statesman and a friend of Peter the Great. He was a member of Peter's close-knit group of friends who organized themselves into the Jolly Company and the all-joking, all-drunken Synod of Fools and Jesters. Life. Vinius was the son of a Dutch merchant Andries Vinius, who in 1627 associated with Isaac Massa and went to Moscovia as a grain trader. In 1628 he married Gertrude van Rijn. In 1632, during the time of Michael of Russia, he settled in Russia to found a water-powered ironworks in Tula, Russia, and in Serpukhov. Then he seems to have forced his wife to become either Greek Orthodox or Russian Orthodox. The son Andrew was raised to speak besides Dutch, also Russian and German. He knew French, Polish and Latin too, which he later taught to Peter the Great. Around 1664 Vinius married an aristocratic Russian woman. He became the translator of his second cousin Nicholas Whitson in 1665, visiting the country in the company of Jacob Boreal. Whitson became his long-life friend with a common interest in cartography. Vinius, who lived in the German suburb with the most of the other foreigners of Moscow, served in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Between 1672 and 1674 he traveled as a diplomat to London, Paris and Madrid. He then headed, together with his brother, the post office, becoming the first Russian postmaster in 1675. So he was able to send secretly maps and all kind of antique objects to Whitson. Vinius taught the young Tsarevich Peter Dutch. He often corresponded with Peter on matters ranging from war games and military strategy to the drunken parties as part of the Drunken Synod. Vinius was also the one who, after the Azov campaigns, arranged the parade into Moscow under a pagan arch that bewildered many Muscovites. During the Great Northern War, after the Battle of Narva, Russian artillery was reduced to almost nothing. Peter appointed Vinius to the post of Inspector of Artillery in order to produce more cannon. Upon the Tsar's order and against the wishes of many Russians, Vinius melted down many of the church bells of Russia and even ordered beating by and out of the iron founders who were working too slowly, by melting a quarter of the church bells in Russia. 8 months after the end of the Battle of Narva, Vinius managed to produce hundreds of cannon to send to the Russian army. Despite his old age on Peter's command, he also went into Siberia to look for potential new mines, and ended up establishing several ironworks beyond the Ural Mountains. In 1700 and in 1706 he came to the Dutch Republic. Vinius had lost all of his land and goods because of a conflict with Alexander Danilovich Menshikov. Vinius tried to connect the Greco-Russian Orthodox and Dutch Reformed Church. In 1709 Vinius was back in Moscow and received back his property. In 1712 his house burned down. His wife died in the fire. Bibliography. Denzel Marcus A. Denzel Marcus A. ed. From Commercial Communication to Commercial Integration, Middle Ages to 19th Century. 100. International Economic History Association, Universidad de San André, Academia Nacional de la Historia, Steiner, ISBN 978-3-515-08473-4. Jones, Morris Bethel, Peter Called the Great, Kessinger Publishing. ISBN 978-1-4179-9769-5. Massey, Robert K. Peter the Great, His Life and World. New York City, Ballantine Books. ISBN 0-345-29806-3. Olearis, Adam Baron, Samuel H. Samuel H. Baron, ed. The Travels of Olearis in 17th-Century Russia. Stanford University Press. ISBN 978-0804702195. Marion Peters, De Widges Koopman. Het Worldwide Onderzoek van Niklas Whitson, Burgemeester NVOC Bewindhebber van Amsterdam, Seymour Henry Danby. Russia on the Black Sea and Sea of Azov, being a narrative of travels in the Crimea and bordering provinces, with notices of the naval, military, and commercial resources of those countries. London, John Murray. Solovov, Sergei Mikhailovich. History of Russia, 28. Academic International Press. ISBN 9780875692692.